So kasado na ang semifinals, PBA semifinals, gaganapin sa linggo, best of 7 na tong series na to. So, exciting kasi it's either mahabang serye or maagang matatapos, rest advantage yun for the team na maagang makakapag eliminate ng kanilang kalaban. Pero ito na yung totoong playoff basketball in my opinion. 7-game series. At maganda ang, matchups sa magiging semifinals ito. Unfortunately, walang independent team na nakapasok. As much as gusto kong i-promote na at least 2, 'di ba? Converge and Rain or Shine. Pero wala unfortunate lang talaga na, maybe hindi pa nila time right now. And talagang nanaig yung experience talaga ng Meralco and ng Ginebra against those independent teams. So maybe a learning experience for them. Pero ito, interestingly, sa vacuum, kung titignan natin, TNT Meralco, Ginebra, SMB. Very exciting matchup. Would be better if, di ba, kung wari TNT Ginebra or TNT San Miguel, tapos Meralco SMB or Meralco Ginebra agad. Parang SMC MVP ka agad. So anyway, itong video pa na to, ang format ko rito, this is more of me speaking to the microphone, voice over, very chill, wala akong script. Meron lang ako notes naka-ready dito ng mga points ko to make sa video na to. Pero lang to, pang background noise nyo. Alam ko naman, most of the viewers, diba, ginagamit to as background noise. Kasi ako, ganun din ako sa ibang videos. Honestly, eto, medyo magdadaldal na ako kasi, New Year naman. Speaking of Happy New Year, guys, I'm recording this January 3 ng madaling araw. So, baka ma-upload ko to ng hapon ng January 3, mga 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. if you're watching this. Pero anyway, Happy New Year, guys. Sana mas maging, maayos ang 2026 nating lahat. And officially, tapos na yung bakasyon ko kasi nag-record na ako ng voiceover. Pero that's okay. Gusto ko naman tong ginagawa ko. Anyway, ang magiging format natin sa video na to, instead na mag-predict ako na ito ang mananalong team sa matchup na to or what, or ito ang advantages, gagawin natin yon. Instead, ang gagawin ko, hindi naman to groundbreaking idea. Mag-share lang ako ng parang game-changing factor each team. Now, for example, if kumari, TNT wins kapag ganito, Meralco wins kapag ganito, Ginebra wins kapag ganito, SMB wins kapag ganito. I think that's more productive as a conversation starter sa serya na to kasi it promotes, us fans critically thinking for ourselves na parang, okay, ito pala yung gusto nilang gawin. So, maybe, if ganito, ganyan. Kumbaga, hindi ko dinidiktahan kayo kung anong isipin nyo. I'm just, sharing my own. Maybe it helps, diba, others figure out or have, their own perspective sa serya na to and not, me predicting na parang, Ginebra in 6, ganun. TNT in 7. Kasi yes, that's fun, diba? Fun, fun na conversation or discourse yung ganun. Pero I don't think I'm up to that. Parang fina-fuel ko lang yung fire. Tama na, ang dami ko nang sinabi. 4 minutes na yata yung video. Pero ang TNT versus Meralco na serye, similar team sila pero way different. Paano ko nasabi yun? Kasi Meralco, mahilig silang bagalan yung laro. Kasi yun yung laro nila eh. They execute in the half court. They don't commit a lot of mistakes. They do, pero they do it in a way na parang controlled siya. Hindi siya live ball turnovers, kumbaga. Kung makikita natin dito, in terms of turnovers, I think middle lang Meralco rito eh. Makikita natin. Meralco, number 5. Medyo upper area, pero nasa gitna sila, pero they don't really turn the ball over sa mga live ball situations. Kasi ang bagal talaga nila maglaro. If you look at the pace of these teams, para silang mabagal. Pero yung Meralco, sobrang bagal talaga nila. As in, 71.7 ang pace nila. Ang pace, kung makikita natin, ito yung mga sa tuktok, mga pinakamababagal na teams. And magugulat tayong lahat, Ginebra is way faster than these two teams. Kasi Ginebra actually changed their game after ng Gilas break. Pero anyway, hindi pa naman Ginebra pinag-usapan natin. TNT versus Meralco. Meralco kasi, mababagal sila, pero sila, like, they set their offense. They really exhaust their offense. Half-court talaga sila maglaro. Ang TNT naman kasi, mabagal sila maglaro, pero the way they play, they read and react. And they try to force turnovers and then get fast break points from that. Kumbaga, TNT plays off their defense. If yung defense nila is very steady, not forcing a lot of turnovers, mabagal yung pace nila. Pero if TNT forces a lot of turnovers, medyo mataas yung scoring nila. And that's why makikita natin, in terms of offensive rating, TNT is number 1. Then defensive rating naman, TNT is actually, bottom 5. Kasi yes, defense is one of their strengths, pero mas offensive-oriented team sila. Yung defense sila, fini-feed yung offense nila sometimes. Pero sometimes, yung defense nila is just good enough for them to get back sa possession nila and then execute in the half court. Pero Meralco Bulls kasi, talagang mabagal talaga. Yung series sa Rain or Shine, nilakad lang talaga nila eh. And then dinaan nila sa experience. Kasi pag mabagal yung laro, control ng Meralco yung pace. And then I think may chance ang Meralco rito. So ito na yung isang factor na i-share ko. I think Meralco wins if they control the tempo and execute their very slow offense ng maayos. Kasi dahil doon, hindi nila mabibigyan TNT ng easy points and then mafo-force nila ang TNT to sit down in the half court and actually execute their offense. Which is magaling sila doon. Pero nagiging elite offensive team sila kapag meron sila mga unti-unting mga transition trees, transition points. So may pinaka-best sa chance Meralco rito if they make it their game. Half court, executan tayo, walang takbuhan. And then, kabaliktaran naman, TNT wins if they force Meralco to commit mistakes. They get out, run, attack in transition. Kasi Meralco is a very slow-paced team. They don't commit a lot of mistakes. Pero if they do, advantage yun for TNT kasi takbuhan ng TNT kapag kaya nila. Oo, yung pace sila, bottom 3, pero kasi, if you look at steal percentage, kung makikita natin, middle of the pack team sila. Hindi sila Titan, natakbuhan talaga kasi Jonah Del Cartel, lahat naman ng team ni Jonah Del Cartel takbuhan talaga. Hindi sila Terra Firma Jeep, hindi sila San Miguel Beermen or NLEX Road Warriors, Converge Fiber Xers. Paras lang sila ng Converge. Hindi sila tong kagaya nitong mga to na talagang they gamble. They just sit down on defense. Maybe makakastil si Halalon paminsan-minsan, makakastil si Glenn Cobontin, makakasupalpal si Eram. Pero they really sit down on defense and then kapag kaya na tumakbo, they take advantage of that. So anyway, lipat naman tayo sa kabilang serye, which is Ginebra versus San Miguel. In terms of true shooting, makikita natin, hindi naman nagkakalayo ang Ginebra at San Miguel. Pero in terms of talent kasi, San Miguel is way ahead of Barangay Ginebra. And kahit na Ginebra ako, I'd admit, suntok sa buwan. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun, imposible. Kasi if you think about it, San Miguel is like Converge on steroids. Kasi San Miguel, they have similar players sa starting 5, pero ang pinagkaiba, San Miguel may second 5. Converge kasi, yung second 5 nila, MPBL. So, nung nag-step up yung bench ng Ginebra against Converge, hindi naman sa walang chance. Natapatan nila yung Converge. Pero, ang mahirap dito against San Miguel, kasi, pag pinasok yung second 5 na San Miguel, or kahit yung second 3 of the bench, ang mga players niya, Jericho Cruz, diba? Don Trollano, maybe Chris Ross, JM Calma occasionally, even Mo Tautua sometimes. Or kapag trip nila yung Austria, si Wami Johnson yung off the bench. So it's really going to be tough for Ginebra and hindi naman yun like tinatago ng lahat. Expected na lahat na lamado ang San Miguel dito. Pero Ginebra might have a chance if RJ gets hot. Like, mainit na RJ Abarientos. Tapos, aggressive si Scotty. Si Holt nakakashoot ng corner threes. Si Japet Aguilar, hindi brain dead possessions ang ginagawa. And then, yung bench nila, especially Norbert Torres, mag-hold up man lang kahit, hindi plus 10, hindi minus 5. Like, kahit yung equal lang. If lahat ng stars na yun nag-align, I think may chance ang Ginebra. Would that be, enough for them to win 4 games sa serye na to, 7-game series? Unlikely, pero I don't, hindi ko siya niro-roll out. May possibility. Lahat naman, bilog naman ng bola, as much as I hate to say that, kasi yun yung pinaka-cop-out answer sa mga ganitong klaseng conversation na bilog ang bola, kahit ano pwede mangyari. Pero totoo naman yun. Pero at the same time, it's going to be an uphill battle for Ginebra, and we should expect that, na San Miguel might actually, finish it in around 6 games or maybe 7. I'd say 6 ang pinaka-possible, pinaka-realistic. Pero ang Ginebra, kagaya ng panalo nila sa Converge nung nakaraan, kahit anong realistic pa yan, minsan talaga meron lang milagrong nangyayari sa Ginebra na hindi natin ma-explain. Pero SMB, I think SMB wins if their bench steps up. Kasi yun yung advantage nila eh. Kumbaga kasi si Tim Cone, kaya naman niya laging i-contain si Junmar Fajardo. That's, the usual Ginebra San Miguel matchup. Laging wala si Junmar. Pero ang tanong, sino magsi-step up? For San Miguel, nung huling semifinals sila, step up si Cruz for a game or two. Si Chris Ross yung tumapos. Don Trollano had an average series nung huling pagkikita nila. Pero Wami Chongson, had a good game. And yun yung mga bagay na kapag umokay yun for SMB, mahihirapan talaga yung Ginebra kasi in terms of, their backups, lamang na lamang ang San Miguel kontra sa Ginebra. Kumbaga, ang pinagkaiba nito, Wami Chongson versus Jason David if he plays. JM Calma versus Raymond Aguilar. Mo Tautua versus Norbert Torres. Maybe Don Trollano against Sonny Estil or Ralph Gu, diba? Ganong klaseng matchups. So, we should expect San Miguel, diba, to have the advantage or the upper hand sa serye na to. Pero that doesn't mean na walang chance ang Ginebra. Laging meron. It's just that San Miguel is the way better team on paper. Pero, in-game, ibang storya. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. So, anyway, yan ang video natin for this video for today. And I'm very excited sa mga serye na to kasi Ginebra SMB always, a banger series. TNT Meralco, minsan snooze fest pero minsan banger din. So, sulit ang ticket kapag pumunta ng Araneta kunyari or pag nagmuwa sila, I might watch a game or two